Hey crafty friends, it's Jeannie back with you today to share a fun and simple die cut slimline card using Erin Lee Creative's Cup Heart die. This is a standalone die that can be purchased in the shop or as an add-on to the Coffee Lover kit. So if you love creating coffee cards, this kit is definitely for you. I'm also using the stamp set from the kit to add a sentiment to the card. If you're interested, I'll have all the products linked down below and we'll quickly go through the card I created here today. This die actually cuts out this entire image as one, but I decided to pull out two different shades of brown and die cut out the heart portion. I also pulled out white cardstock and only cut out the coffee cups using the white cardstock. And I did this because I wanted the coffee heart to be brown and I wanted to add my own colors to the coffee cup. For the ink colors, I'm using Ink on 3's Atelier inks to add color to the cups. And I am masking off a couple portions of the cup so I can add the dimension for the cup without having to color everything. So I'm just using painter's tape to mask off the saucer and the handle, and I'll add color to the bottom of the cup where it's a little heavier, and so that adds a dimension and makes the cup look round. I'm also adding a little bit of color at the edge of the saucer and the handle, and I think that it provides that dimensional look, and I really like how it turned out. The colors that I'm using are Peacock Blue, Trinity Teal, My Jam Purple, Sweet Petunia Pink, and Goddess Green. And I thought that these colors weren't too rainbowy, but I thought they were fun and they all really went together. And I'm going to be putting this on a yellow background, so it really makes everything pop. This was actually a very quick card to put together. I sped up my ink blending only 2 times, so usually I spend a lot of time ink blending and making sure that I get the blend nice and smooth, but it worked out really well. I am doing this on Bristol Smooth cardstock, so that does help a lot because it has a slick surface. And these inks are just really easy to blend generally, so it was a quick go around to add all the color onto the little cups. But I definitely wanted to do a bunch of different cups and I wasn't able to fit on an A2 card, so that's why I decided to go with a slimline card. So I just trimmed off a little bit of the little hearts and enough space for a little piece of tape to go on the back of that coffee cup, and that way I can add and attach all the little heart pieces to the coffee cups. Once I got the coffee cups done, I used my painter's tape and masked off that inch at the bottom of the slimline panel. I'm adding the Bee Sting yellow color to the background, and then I'm going to go in with Twiggy Brown to add color to my supposed table, and this is where all the cups will be sitting. So this is a super simple card. I am just going to organize them where it's staggered a little bit so it doesn't look like these coffee cups are all lined up. So the purple and the pink will be a little bit higher than the rest, which makes it look further back on the table. And then the blue colors and the green colors will be in the front of the card. So once I pick the placement for everything, I use a piece of washi just to hold it in place so I don't have to keep rearranging and figuring out where the cup should go. And I just went ahead and glued everything down. So this card was very easy to put together. No coloring, only die cutting, but it brought a little bit something different to the card itself. There were the little areas of the cup that I had popped out and put in this little tray, and I'm just going to add glue to the areas and pop them back in. So that way it looks like the cups are shiny and it adds that extra dimension to the card. So once I glue everything down, this card will be complete, and I'll pull out that stamp set to add the sentiment to the middle of the card, and I thought it was really cute. I did have some of these cups kind of glued all over the edge of the card, and that's okay. I went in with a pair of scissors and just trimmed it off, and I thought it looked a little bit more realistic and not too crowded by doing that, so I was okay having to trim off part of the cups. But definitely when you need more real estate for your cards, a slimline card is the way to go. Or you could have done a 5x7, but I don't think I would have been able to fit everything on there either. I went with the slimline card since it's so popular, and I figured why not. So the sentiment in the Coffee Lover kit stamp set is one that I wanted to use. I really like the girl that is in this stamp set, and I already had to color her up immediately when I got it. I thought it was so cute. So if you definitely like coffee related stamp sets, this one is a good one. And it comes with a stencil too, which I really like, and I have to use it. I just haven't had the chance to. So I also wanted to pop up this sentiment strip on foam. So I just used a little foam squares and added them to the back, and I'll be placing it right in the middle of the card. I don't do die cut cards that often, and now I'm realizing that I've started to actually enjoy the process. It's kind of tedious because you have to do all that cutting, but once you put the card together, it comes together so quickly, and I love how it turns out. And you don't have to color too much. I use a lot of ink blends, and it makes a really quick card. I hope you enjoyed this card. I know I haven't been around for a while, but I'll be back with more videos. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.